Previously on Darkness over Daggerford.
Did you hear that?
What? Tallarine whispers the hustle. What's wrong, Tallarine?
What's that noise?
What noise? Oh,
What's happening to me?
no! Oh no! We're under attack! Okay, welcome back everyone. This is Erik Malkavian, and I'm here in Darkness over Daggerford. So, you saw what happened in our last exciting episode. We lost our companion, Tallarine, and Amara Leotine, the daughter of a Waterdeep Haven merchant, has asked me to meet her at the Chateau Elite. So that is where we are headed. As I said, I will be just using very minimal commentary, mostly voice acting, and allow the game to play itself. Well, I'll be playing it, but... So let's talk to our companion here, Reagan Brunger, the Paladin of Helm. So let's talk to her for a second.
I cannot do that.
Oh, sorry. Anyway.
I cannot do that.
Never mind.
Yes.
What do you want? Well, you can start by opening the door for me. I do not think so. We do not allow just anyone here, you know. Her Highness is expecting me. Will be sorely displeased by your obstruction. Yes, of course. Do you not think I've heard them all before? We maintain very strict standards here at the Chateau Elite. Perhaps if you would consider obtaining some accoutrements a little less barbaric than repulsive garb you are wearing. And what is wrong with what I'm wearing? Well, please don't blame me. After all, it was not I who dressed you this way. Please obtain something more suitable to the ambiance here, or you most definitely will not gain entry. Good day to you, son of a... I'm sorely tempted to slash you. I will hold my temper for now. For now. The nerve of that fool.
Well met.
Good morning to you, sir. If you want to pass these gates, I'm afraid it will not be possible. Why are the gates closed? Orders of the captain, sir. You're lucky that you entered when you did. If you wish to complain, then I suggest you talk with the captain at the barracks. Let's see. So this is twice we've been barred from 1, the Chateau Elite, 2, the very gates of Daggerford. And me in need of rest. Well, let us look around for what he considers suitable attire. It's absurd. Just absurd. Let's put up our sword.
Hear ye, hear ye!
Daggerford shall become a thriving mercantile city within a decade, so says the Baron of Daggerford. Okay. Right. Well. Vegetable. Fellas.
Ah, hello again. A pleasure to see you. What may I do for you?
Actually, I'd like to take you up on your offer of a tunic. Because for some reason, the doorman at the chateau will not allow me. Excellent. Let me see now. Ah yes, this should do. Right then, Evilar. I think I can have this ready for you in 5 days. If you'd like to approve the design, I'm sure we'll agree with the kingly creation. I need one right now.
By the gods, do you think me a miracle worker? Such a fine piece as this needs time.
Yes, of course. I understand that, but I have a most pressing need. Don't you have anything I can take now? Merchants is clearly somewhat aggrieved. I suppose I must have something serviceable lying about. Let me see now. The merchant takes what looks like a woman's dress from one of his cases. With incredible speed, he removes some of the stitches here, adds a few there, loops the belt around the waist section, shakes his head, and turns back to face you. Well, I suppose that will have to do it. Not too bad considering. Thanks, Falls. You've been very helpful. But Evilar, please do try to give me a little warning next time, right? Well, the gods, this is not a dress. Okay, this should be suitable. Certainly looks suitable. No laughing, you. Let's see how we look. Well, certainly colorful. Now,
Yes.
I want to enter now. Certainly. He stepped this way. Alright. Well. Here we are.
Ah, yes, the Chateau Elite. Where the elite meet. How I despise such garish displays of wealth and ostentation.
Oh. Go on.
Yes, what do you want?
Okay. Do you have something further to say about Chateau?
We would do better to save our energy for battle, not waste it on needless conversation.
Very well. We're done. Of course. Let me put my sword up. I don't think I have any need of my blade at this time. Right.
I greet you.
Let's go talk to... Who do we have here? Lord Pemberton. Lady...
Welcome to you.
Please speak with my husband, Lord Pemberton. I do not converse with commoners very well.
I greet you.
This fellow gives off an offensive air of superiority. I'm new here to the chateau, and I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who's that, dear? The man's companion reeks of overabundance of expensive perfume. If I may, my name is... some newcomer wishes to answer a few questions. I'm not really a newcomer. I must have been here now. Questions? But what, pray tell? I really would like to get a word here, and if I may... Why, if I knew that, dear, I would just blurt out the answer. One can't answer a question until one knows what the question is. Questions, yes, I do have a few questions, such as, are you being sarcastic with me again, Harold? Please, if I could just have a moment of your time, of course not, dear. When have I ever been sarcastic with you? Like I was saying, now that most definitely was sarcasm. If you would be so kind, sir. I really just want to know about a certain guest who's staying here. Oh, is that all? Why didn't you say so in the first place? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lord Harold Pemberton of the High Castle Pemberton. Don't you know? How very nice to meet. Oh, of the High Castle Pemberton, indeed. High Castle? Who? Look, all I need from you is... Now, Mildred, let's not start that again. Are you two ever going to let me... You and I both know that your family is not from High Castle. You who over here. Okay, remember, the nice man who was asking you about the guest in the inn who... Shh, be quiet, dear. Let someone hear you. Ho hum. Don't you dare shush me, Harold. I think I'll just leave you two alone. Right, yes. Leave them alone. And we will make our way to the main suite. Perhaps this is the proprietress. Hello? Hello.
What do you want?
Oh dear! When is the last time you bathed? Excuse me, I just came off the road. Sir, your malodorous fragrance threatens to take my very breath away. Oh, come on. There's no need to be rude, madame. Oh, please don't be offended, sir. I'm just a bit blunt when it comes to matters of hygiene. Of course, it does not help that I have trained sniffer. A trained what? Sniffer, sir. My nose. I trade in exotic perfumes, which has led me to developing a set of high sensitized olfactory glands. Allow me to spray you with some jasmine dust from Attire. It blends with the body's natural odors, helps smooth out those unpleasant rough edges. Okay, I welcome a free sample spray when ready. Okay, there. You are. Come back and see me if you require another application. All future doses will have a modest fee attached to cover costs. Well, I'm not sure jasmine is the right sense for me, but I may consider it. Okay, it's no answer there either. who else could be here. Just some noblemen hanging about the club. You think by chance she's... No. Okay. So, I only see one in the door. What's this? Isn't that something I can read? No, it is not. Let's see if there are any things that are of interest. Perhaps through this door? No, that's the maid. No. Knock, knock. Hello? Miss? Hello? You the maid? I'm afraid I'm terribly busy sitting here. Guess it. Knock, knock. Here are the delectable stuffed peacock hearts you ordered. Okay. I really don't want to... Oh, Master Suite. I found it. Okay, here we are. Let's just put a brief save in here. And go inquire of our... Let's see. Well, there's no way to knock, so... Knock, knock! It's Evilar. Oh my gosh. I have my companions here. I hope that you are decent. Amara, good to see you.
I'm glad you've come to meet me so swiftly, for speed is of the essence here, I fear. Now that we are in private, I think that I can confide to you some things, not least my role in the disappearance of your friend, Talleyrand, I believe she is called.
Yes, that's right.
Where to start? Let me say firstly how sorry I am for your loss. It seems very likely that the real target of the attack was me, rather than Talleyrand, and for that I apologize. While we do look alike, there was no way I could have known that these bandits would attack and capture your friend.
Okay. Well, it's not your fault, Amara. Well, thank you for your kind words, Heaver. I'm sure, but things are not perhaps as simple as they seem. Oh? I think the only way to progress here is if I am totally honest with you about my reason for coming to Daggerford. Oh, now let me guess. You're with the Harpers, aren't you? Okay, please continue.
Very well then. The ruse of being a tradesman's daughter was to cover my real purpose. To investigate the death of Duke Greatshout as an agent for the Lords of Waterdeep. My real name is Astriel Shaylin. The name of Amara Leontin, merely a cover.
Okay. I had heard rumor that the Duke is dead. So you think there may be something suspicious about the Duke's death then? A good question. All of our information points to the fact that one of our Faerun's most sinister organizations is at work in this area. The question remains, however, as to which one, and that is what I'm here to discover. Somehow it appears that the agents of said organization have become aware of my presence in the area, and regardless of whether they realize their mistake of capturing your friend, it is no longer safe for me to operate around Daggerford. I have to stay here at the Chateau Elite and maintain my cover story. And... Okay. Okay, so you have to maintain your cover. What if... Now, hear me out. What if there's a spying network? I mean, oh yes, for sure that is a possibility. That is a necessary hazard to my trade, unfortunately. I need you, keep my eyes and ears around town for a while. I will be happy to offer what aid I can, and I may have some specialist equipment that could prove useful. Eyes and ears, eh? Okay, keep talking. I have also heard of a group of farmers in the town seeking aid. I don't know the precise details, but you should probably keep your ears open for any news of them. I hope your ears aren't beginning to feel overworked. Okay. Okay, well, I can do that. The price is right, of course. Good. In the meantime, I need you to see what you can find out about the lockdown. Oh, you mean about the gate being locked? I mean locked. The gate, we can't get out of here. I find it most strange that the gates should suddenly be barred and no passage either in or out of town be permitted. Perhaps it will give us some clue as to who's operating here in Daggerford behind the scenes. Okay. First of all, I want to ask you some questions. Please ask. So, what are we going to do, first of all, about Talarine's?
Yes. That. Well, I haven't actually had a lot of time to think much beyond the situation with the Duke's death. But I will. I promise you that. All I can say for now is that I will help you any way I can. Let us see what we can discover about their whereabouts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, of course. Let me ask you something else. Please ask. It is a bit strange for you to be operating alone. Where's your backup? Maybe it's a little bit dangerous, but I prefer to work alone. The Wartadavian authorities would prefer I worked in a team, but they know I always get results. Okay? That's something else. What can you tell me about this Duke Greatshout?
Duke Quill Greatshout was almost the definition of the term benevolent ruler. A former adventurer with some fighting ability, and yet, in the end, better suited to bureaucracy than dragon slaying. He was always popular with the people here, and was trusted to represent them well at council.
Okay. It's almost a benevolent ruler. Okay. Well, this does sound like a great man. He's probably a great loss to his people. His death has hit the inhabitants here hard, and yet they feel like they have a fine successor in the form of Madagar Bugo. Okay. Tell me about this Madagar Bugo.
Madagar Bugo hails from Waterdeep originally, from a wealthy and well-connected family. Madagar himself is an incredibly successful entrepreneur, having made a fortune through the sales of all kinds of merchandise. Not all of it strictly honorable. It was very much a surprise to many in Waterdeep when he relocated his business operation to Daggerford.
Okay, go on.
The phrase "gone to Daggerford" is usually taken to mean someone who had to get out of Waterdeep in a hurry, especially those who've fallen afoul of the authorities.
Okay.
Rather ironic, don't you think? I'm here representing the Waterdavian lords, and forced to hide out in an inn, while Madagar parades around town as the new ruler, proclaiming the outlook is golden.
That's probably and is how things sometimes turn here in Faerun. Okay. Okay. Is it? Oh, well. Let's see here. On the kindness in my heart. I really don't want. Well, we're gonna say this in kind of a way. I need some side money. I understand that, Eva. Nash your foe. Not all heroes are born equal, they say. I could offer you 500 gold pieces for the task. Half of that payable in advance. Rests on completion of the work. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna press her. Sounds agreeable. She's gonna help me out. I want to talk about something else. Okay. And I swear to help you to the best of my ability. I do. Well, on our way. There seems to be a performance going on or something. Just heard some clapping. Let me check on one thing, namely... Quick save. Oop. G. There we go. Let's go. Okay, so we have a number. First off, I'd love to rent a room. Knock, knock. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Oh, a second. Let's see if we can rest up here in her room. Don't mind me. Mind if I rest up a little bit here? Beautiful, thank you. Okay, so we are all rested up and ready to go. Sure you guys got something to eat while I was nodding off there. Oh. The waiter.
I greet you.
Oh, yes. You wanted the mint and almond brandy was best line. Correct. Yes, of course. Be quick about it. I'll tell the manager you're shirking your duties. Oh, please don't do that, sir. Or I'll end up all like all the other waiters who've ever worked here. What happened to your predecessors? They were fired or left the place screaming in panic. Which reminds me, I have about 20 orders left to fill, if you'll excuse me. And what about my order? You could at least take my orders. Man, did you get my order? Let's see what's going on back here. I mean, I heard some... Oh, looks like we're going back outside. Let's get out of these not so useful clothing. Strap on a longsword. Let's be on our way. Okay, so there's some farmers. Oh. What? What do you mean we need to talk? Hey, Hello. Hello there. Um, please excuse me. You have the look of an adventurer, and I mean, begging your pardon, my lord, but me and my friends, we be needing your help, is what it is. Are you some kind of farmer? Um, okay. So go on. I'm all ears. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for listening. As I say, we need the help of an adventurer. We collect together our monies to hire one. Okay, well. So what's your problem? There be many strange passings out in the farms around town these last few weeks, and the militia ain't been no good at all helping us, see? Cows been going missing, but they a good sound, and broad daylight too. Grazing in the wild pastures were never all that safe, if you take my meaning, but everything like this, folks round Liam's Hole don't know what to make of it. If you ask me, there's some mighty evil things about. Really? Waiting at the Happy Cow Tavern here, Daggerford be our leader. The name of Heaver Dimpet. He can tell you more and arrange everything with you. Please, I beg you, seek him out. Sounds kind of intriguing. Very well. I'll meet this Heaver. Okay, well. What time is it? Hold a second. Okay. Let's get to sneaking a little bit. I don't know if I really trust what's going on in this town. The Dervol's Bright Blade. Who's that? Lula Redcap. Lula. Who are you? As you approach the creature fleeing from shadow to shadow, you realize that this is no vampire, but a human teenager clad head to foot in black.
Your soul shall be mine.
Oh, yes, what do you want, mortal? Oh, no, it won't be. The girl's eyes look you with forced disgust. Hello, little creature of the night. Bah, get away from me, weakling. Only I understand the true power of the dark. Really? What do you mean, the true power of the dark? Undeath, vampirism, cast off the weakness of the mortal flesh, and live forever in the glorious night. Believe me, you don't know what you are saying, young lady.
Your death shall be beautiful.
Why, how nice of you to say so. God, idiot. She didn't look like a vampire. Not that I have much experience with vampires. And I guess I'm kind of glad she's not. Let's take a look at a journal. Okay, so there's trouble down the farm. What? Got a little nervous there. Once around, I stepped out from the chateau. Then one of the farmers, okay, right. Seek out the appointed representative of these farmers, one Heaver. He's currently lodging at the charmingly named Happy Cow Tavern. I wonder if he marked it on my map. Or maybe it's on one of these signs. Chateau Shrine. I don't know who Chateau is. Let's check my map. Okay, so he did mark it on my map. That was nice of him.
The folk of Daggerford seem very concerned about the caravan raiders, as they should be. The fact that the militia can never manage to engage these bandits is concerning.
I agree with that. At least it was for us. Here's our place. Happy Tavern. Yeah. Happy Cow. Okay, so
Yes? What do you want?
hello? Oh. We'll pull our blade up for a second. Hello?
Hello there, friend.
I don't think I've seen you in the Happy Cow before. Be sure to try Fulber's Knee Cracker Cider. Comes highly recommended. So why do you call it knee cracker? So it caused me to fall over and crack my knee? Exactly. Plus, if you drink it down too fast, you end up on your knees, begging the gods for aid and swearing you'll never touch the stuff again. Just what I thought. And don't take my word for it. If you desire something with a will wop, then knee cracker will surely do the trick. Okay. So I assume you're the proprietress and seller of this knee cracker. Me? Why? I'm Demetria, and I own the Happy Cow. Though Full Bar is really the owner in the practical sense. I just keep tabs on expenditures and whatnot. I know all the regulars here, and they know all about me. Okay? There's an old saying here at the Happy Cow. If you can't find a friend in this place, just not looking hard enough. Words to live by, my friend. Okay. And one of the best friends you've ever likely to make is right behind the bar. I assume that's you. Fulber knows more about this town than anyone. And that includes the militia. Buy yourself some knee cracker, or one of the other specialty drinks, and he'll tell you all you need to know about Daggerford. She gives you a sly wink, okay? Alright, I'll give it a go. Thanks for the tip. Let's first go talk to this Full Bar.
Yes? What do you want?
Full Bar.
I greet you.
Full Bar at Hergreaves, at your service, young master. Just tell me what you need and I'll get it right on.
What do you want?
Let's see. I like a drink, full bar. So what it'll be then? Well, yeah, I'll be ordering one of my special brews, just sticking to regular fare. Well, so what are your... I've already heard about your knee cracker. What's that about, full bar? For beer, we got black grog ale, fresh in from Waterdeep, and some bitterroot beer down from Chateau. If hard cider is more your thing, there's a local brew called Knee Cracker, which packs quite a wallop. We've also got a fine selection of wines, including some Golden Nectar, care of the Elvis folks in Wheeldale. Alright, give me some of your Knee Cracker. Let's give that a go. Okay, I have some of your Knee Cracker. Thank you. Okay, now, as to what people are saying, they're feeling rather uneasy about the man of Duke Greenshot's death. I mean, the fellow could have killed a wild boar with one hand behind his back. If you ask me, our Duke was, well, I best not be even telling you. Really. Well, give me another Knee Cracker. You can tell me what's going on. Lad popped in the other night saying his wife's been unable to purchase grain through the usual channels. You might want to check in with Preetus Irwana over at the Harvest House and tell her about the shortage. Okay. Give me one more Knee Cracker. See if I fall through. First out hard cider, I'm afraid. Let's gotta get you. Well, I've drunk my limit, full bar. Unless you have something else to say.
I greet you.
New to town. I was hoping to ask you a few questions now I drank my fill. Drink up, friend. The tavern owner is all kinds of things when people are in their cups. I might even be inclined to set rumors mill churning by one of my special drinks. And I suppose the more expensive, the more info, right? Aye. You're right, one lad. So what'll it be then? You order one of my special brews and stick in the regular, right? Okay. One more. Let's see here. So you're out of Knee Cracker, or you still got some? First out of Knee Cracker, eh? Give me a black grog ale. You might be interested in knowing our Captain Frederick of the militia and that mercenary captain named Drotharian don't exactly see eye to eye. So, militia captain and a mercenary captain, eh? Give me another black rock. Heard some fellow broke out of the castle dungeon. Name of Wilkers. Apparently killed full guards on his way out the front door. Oh, okay, so maybe there's a bounty on him. That might be some work for us.
Yes? What do you want?
Give me another black rock. See me running short black rock. Maybe try one of my other spares. Alright, give me a little bit of your bitterroot. You'd be thinking of hanging out with them high and mighty folks in Chateau Elite. Best become good friends with a tailor. Yeah, I've already found that out. Okay, so much for that. So, let's see I don't seem to be intoxicated. As far as I can tell. Alright, let's see what this guy's singing about. Excuse me. Alright.
Hail, traveler.
What are you singing about, friend? Hail, traveler. Is there something I can do for you? From this elf's elaborate dress and sophisticated manner, you demon be some type of bard or trained thespian. Personally, I'm just having a drink, enjoying some lively conversation. Which is what pub life is for. My friend, enjoy your time here in the Happy Cow. Full bar here pours an uncommonly good ale. I do. You won't be disappointed, sir. Just let me know when you'll be needing something. I'll do that for her. Thanks. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hail, traveler.
Okay. This is what pub life is like. Okay, so nothing to sell. Okay, well, let's take a look for Heaver. Looking for Heaver. Ah. Are you Heaver?
By the gods, you are truly a fine-looking hero. My name is Heaver. Heaver Dimple, at your service.
Right. Who, me?
I represent the farmers in the Episode and the lands around Daggerford. We are in need of your help, as true as the day is long.
Okay. I see. My name's Evilar Nasherfoe, and these are my companions. Reagan, Paladin of Helm, and of course my Panther. Yes, of course, Master Nasherfoe. To the business then. As I said, I represent the farmers here in the area in an unofficial capacity, although I have their trust and in full agreement for pursuing this course of action. State is for us. Right. Okay. We came to Daggerford to petition Frederick in hope that he may send the militia to help us. Unfortunately, we have not been successful. Well, yeah, I did hear about an argument going on between the captain and the mercenary captain. So maybe that's it. Okay, so tell me why this Captain Frederick won't help you. It is not that he's unwilling. Rather, the militia are all tied up with the caravan raids. And Madagar Bugo has pointedly refused Frederick to work on any other task. Okay. Bugo seems like he cares little for the country folk. I fear that you are correct in this.
We are suffering a terrible bout of cattle rustling. Animals are disappearing at an incredible rate, with not a sign of the abductors.
Right, yeah, I heard that from your your friend. It is unnatural what it is, my lord. Ain't never seen nothing like it in all my days. Okay. Right.
Yes?
Thanks.
What do you want?
Yes, thank you, Gazelle. In the sticks, we learn to fend for ourselves. Why, I myself have several times beaten off a pack of hungry wolves intent on feasting. But this is beyond us, and we desperately need help. Well, okay. Naturally, I'll be happy to help. A wise decision. I am concerned that the authorities might be neglecting their duties, and feel we should try to help if we can. Very good, Reagan. I agree with you.
Shantia be praised.
Shantia? Okay. I'll meet you at the Holdfast Inn in Liam's Hole at the earliest possible convenience. Holdfast Inn, Liam's Hold. I will depart soon, as soon as Daggerford's gates are open. come let me mark on a location on your map. Okay?
I have collected monies from the farmers around Daggerford, and we will naturally be able to reward you. Now, perhaps you would like to have a glass of cider by way of a celebration of our agreement?
Oh yes, it's against my religion to infuse of booze.
Here you go then. Bottoms up to the hero of the country folk.
Heroes of the country folk. Okay. Thank you very much. That was delicious. Okay, well, let us be off here. What do we have here? Another farmer. Let's just see who else is here. Oh, I thought that was a pretty lass there. Burnas Tellrot. Burnas Tellrot. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Would you grant me a moment of your time? I have a business proposition that may be of interest to you. This halfling's face is almost completely in shadow, hidden within the dark folds of his woolen cloak. Okay, but why the mask? I am scarred, disfigured. Do not wish to discuss it further, as it has little bearing on my proposition to you. Okay, so what is your proposition? Before we continue this line of questioning, I would ask that you speak to the bard standing close to Fullbar. Tell him you wish to hear the tale of Paradis the Great. As you've heard this tale, return to me, and I will reveal my plans to you in full. Okay, very well. I'll go hear the bard's tale. Return once I've done. Hello, miss. Sir Bard, I've been asked to ask for a tale from you.
Hail, traveler.
And I'd love to hear about Paradis the Great. The name is Jory Frontius, and it would appear my famous breeding. Yes, I do have a home called Paradis the Great, and I reside it from time to time. Would you like to hear it? Yes, I would. Thank you. Allow me to take a drink first. Parodius the Glorious, his stature quite impervious, aside or well stood standing thus, without a hint of weariness. Standing full of watchfulness, eldritch sword in readiness, great defender of Paradis, would save us from the villainous. Bandits struck with heinous, scales and hides and fearlessness. Bear them not did Paradis, step forward in defense of us. Our caravans in exodus fled the sight so dangerous, while great defender Paradis fought bandits who had ambushed us. The bandits were too numerous. They overwhelmed great Paradis with wounds to end his mortalness and knowing of their gut bust. He cast himself into darkness. He cast himself into darkness. A rousing tale indeed, Bard. Thank you. You are most welcome, sir. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to advertise my talents to friend and family. We bards need to earn a living, you know. He casually holds out his hand. Here's 5. Okay, so Not sure what that tale has to do with anything.
Listen well to what I have to say.
I find this Paradise to be a kindred spirit, oddly enough. We came
Yes?
under attack.
What do you want?
I'm assuming you're referring to the line, he cast himself into darkness. Yes, the legends claim that to avoid capture and subsequent defiling of his soon-to-be corpse, Paradis threw himself down the well mentioned in the poem. I don't know about that. I find this Paradis to be a kindred spirit. As I said before, about the caravan guards, we were attacked with bandits. I thought you'd recognize the similarities. The tale of Paradis the Great is well known in these parts, and the sword, now there was a weapon of awesome power indeed. Perhaps it still exists? Or you think it's down a well?
I say yes.
Okay. I suspect the sword, whatever else poor Paradis took with him to his grave, might prove extremely lucrative if found. Help me locate Paradis's items. We'll slick the tape between us. You get first choice of whatever magic items we find. Sounds alright. In case you're wondering, my name is Burnas. Burnas Tellrot. Yeah, someone told me that was your name over there. Okay, I was once an adventurer, much like yourself, and now work towards securing a nest egg to ease myself into retirement. Will you aid me in recovering Paradis's treasure? Sure. I'll help you recover the lost treasure of Paradis. Okay.
Yes? What do you want?
Your next step will involve a trip to the farmlands to the west of Daggerford. Oddly enough, that's where we're headed. Once there, you'll find an old abandoned well. I believe it to be the same well mentioned in the Bard's Tale. I shall meet you there. We'll plan our next move. Make haste, friend, lest others beat us to the punch. Oh, there's other people looking for this too? Okay. Why can't we just travel together? It's best if we are not seen leaving town together. Many know of my prediction towards Paradis and his treasure. They might follow in our tracks, and well, you can discern the rest. Sure. Okay, I'll meet you at the well as soon as I can get to it. Alright, so we've got another quest. We seem to be stacking them up. Paradis the Great, cattle rustling, a mad miller? Grain shortage. So there's a shortage. So I can't get out. What's the mind? That's I try to find out the reason. Okay, I'm going to have to look into this lockdown. We've got a lot of quests in front of us, and a lot of things. Hello? How you doing?
you.
I sure hope someone can find the missing farmers. So, what are you doing here? Do you have a little time to spend? Oh, sorry guys, I got distracted. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to end the episode here, and we will continue here in Daggerford with our journey. Thank you for watching. I'm Erik Malkavian, and I've been investigating the darkness that's over Daggerford. Thank you for watching. You have an amazing day. Goodbye.